Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here in Vegas. A lot of excitement for both teams. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Can they turn it around? The season is underway. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin.
Watch the ball, watch the ball, watch the ball. Let's get the pressure, come on. Set. Ready. 19. Ready.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. Oh, yeah. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Malik Washington. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 36.
Big play, big play.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
First chance to show what they can do all season. One play in, one quick first down.
Hey, they gotta hurry every down. Come on, go.
Once again, it's Achane. Whoa! And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's first and 10. A fake to Achane, and now Willis. That's a throw right side to Dulcich, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Here we go. Check.
From the pistol, here's Achane. And he is in. It is Achane for a Dolphins touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. It allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Washington now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Ready. Viking, alert. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Genty.
Run.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play there for the Raiders. 37 yards.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 19 tight. Set. Hut.
1st and 10, and here's Mendoza. That is hauled in at the 5. And there it is, a moment to remember. The first career touchdown in what they hope will be many throws for him.
Let's hope somebody down there on his sideline grabs that ball, Mike. First career touchdown pass. A lot of hopes riding on the development of this young rookie, and they put a lot of faith in him. And so far here early in the opener, it's playing out pretty well.
From his end zone, it's Malik Washington. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Watch your tight end. Watch your key. Sam Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
Achan might be the best weapon on this entire team, and it feels like at times last season, Mike, like he was the offense, and, you know, he can pick up tough yards when he needs to. He can be really dynamic in the open field. He's one of the fastest and most elusive backs we have in the NFL.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one out wide to Achan. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Third and 2. Here we go.
Come on. Ready.
To throw is Willis. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch for the runs. Watch for the pick. 60 Eagle. Watch the ship. Ready.
To throw is Mendoza. Loading up. Launching downfield. That one tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Well run with Achan. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Quay Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
18 Rattler.
Throwing is Willis. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Let's go.
A run out of the gun with Achan. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Motion man is Bell.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Check go!
Willis. That's taken in by Achan. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Achan. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On fourth down, the Dolphins send out Riley Patterson for the field goal. That one is good. And the Dolphins are back within 4 at 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. The rookie linebacker in on the tackle. It is 2nd and 9.
19 tight. 19 tight. Down. 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Set up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Mendoza. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down. Cole now on to punt, and that kicks away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Keep contained, keep contained. Let's go D right here, go
solid
right
29, solid 29.
Set, ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achan. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Coleman. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
Ready. Hey, he going to mo.
Throwing Willis. Now a screen set up for Achan. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Set it.
Willis to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here we go. Hey, Cowboy 80. Motion.
Throwing Willis. Open man. It's Bell. That's complete. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on fourth down. The punter, Pinion, sends it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Please, D, let's go, D. We need to stop right here. Past me.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Oh yeah, watch the vertical. Hey, no separation here. 9 easy. Here we go. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Six guy. 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw is Mendoza. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Hey, DBs, let's go. Set. 70 Lion. Ready.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield.
Come on, D. I know we got to stop in that. Let's go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Achan. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Traore. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Turnover, baby. Here we go. Shot. Ready. Quick.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here's 2nd and 6.
Push back, knee, push back. Yeah. Hey, check that.
A handoff, it's Achan heading left, and they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's not going to find a lot of room here, get a couple of yards before being hauled down. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Achan. And he is in. It is Achan for a Dolphins touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
We gotta get the offense back on the screen. Set up. Set go.
So now they'll pitch it out here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they'll come to the line, 2nd down, they need 14 yards.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 60, Panther 10, under 10. Ready.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. That one caught by Benson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
play smart. Eye discipline, eye discipline.
Shot. Ready.
Twins, double.
Come on.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. There he goes again. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards.
Shut up. Ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achan. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go, D. They ain't getting this one.
79 Bronco.
Eyes on 10. Eyes on 10.
70 line. Shut up.
First down throw for Mendoza. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers.
Let's go, man.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Set. 60 by 6. Ready.
On first down, it's Mendoza. Quick throw here is complete. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Well, nothing like a short one for your first attempt of the year, right, Mike? I mean, talk about an easy one to break you in, knocks it through, jogs off the field. That's a dream start.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Street. Ready.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Go.
On the carry, it's Achan. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 19 there. Good start to this third quarter.
Keep the pressure on. Come on, baby. Keep the pressure on.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. Open space to the 35. And he's got another one. Devon Achan. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Stay in your lanes.
Here we go.
Liz.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
First and 10, and here's Mendoza. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers.
On the ball.
And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On second down, Genty. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Turn up.
They're gonna go. It's Mendoza. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
And they'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a pitch to Achan. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Devon Achan, touchdown Miami. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Extra point by Patterson is good. and the Dolphins will extend this third-quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
They run out of the gun with Genty. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
60 Maverick. Ready.
On second down, here's Mendoza. He'll air it out deep. That is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Genty. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
One more time with Genty. And yet again, this defense giving him nowhere to go. Tackled for a loss.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Liking 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut.
Now Mendoza on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Malik Benson. Touchdown, Raiders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Let's go. 18.
Tight go.
Go.
Pistol snap to Willis. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Bronco.
Willis. Over the middle, and he finds Bell.
Yes, sir. Hey, let's go. Do that again, baby.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field.
Vertical. Down. Motion.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The tackle made by the second-round pick. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Bronco 80. Cowboy
Tight
80.
end on the board. Watch the back on this play.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Back to throw, Mendoza. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is gonna score! A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And I think this defense knows if their team's going to go anywhere this year, they are going to have to be the tone setters. And I'll tell you, you can't ask for a better statement right here in the season opener than the interception and return it for a touchdown. They know they have a lot of pressure on them this year. They feel it. But to deliver a big play in week 1, it's a heck of a way to start.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Turnovers. Let's get them. Let's go.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
On the ground, it's Genty. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
To throw on 2nd down, it is Mendoza. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers.
Hey, we need 7.
And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
First and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 70.
Throwing, Mendoza. Over the middle, it's intercepted. And a nice job there on that return gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line. To start this drive with a run by Gordon. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Check, Bobcat. Here we go.
Dulcich now brought in motion.
18 Cardinal. Check, go.
Gordon again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Okay.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Big stop. Let's go.
Down. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
And he's into the end zone. Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins. Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Here's Mendoza now on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Mendoza going to throw on 3rd and 1. Taking a shot downfield. And this will be incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Left.
On the ground, it is Gordon to start this drive. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Gordon. Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. A very satisfying performance to get the New Year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the 1st down.
Get your eyes on your key. Let's go. Ready? 70 Timberwolf.
On the give, it is Gordon. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, check that. Here we go.
This is Gordon, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
On the set.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 11. On the handoff, it's Gordon. Once again, he's taken down behind the line. This defense swarming right now. They force a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line.
DBs, let's go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mendoza now out of his own end zone. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Watch 8-9, watch 8-9, he's yours.
Set up. Go.
Fake to Genti, and now Mendoza. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Ready up.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Set go.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
It's a fake. It's coming.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw is Mendoza. He'll let this go downfield for Mayer. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the